Oh, I left that room open, but they shut it down and reopened it, I guess. All right, so we're a little early and that's fine. I'm gonna readdress the matter of Amanda Hunneman versus Tina Hart. The file number is 252573LT. Amanda Hunneman is here from a vehicle somewhere, and Tina Hart is here at the conference room at the courthouse. We were here previously on December 19th. Ms. Hunneman has a agreement to sell this house. There's a purchaser waiting to purchase it. In order to sell it, she has to get the tenant at sufferance, Ms. Hart, out of the lower level. So we were here on December 19th. We discerned that there was no lease, no rent since September of 25. Notice to quit was filed some time ago. Ms. Hart indicated she didn't have a way to get out of there, and she didn't have anywhere to go, and was sort of stuck. Ms. Hunneman, however, is in a hurry to get this property vacated, or she may lose the potential sale of the property. Ms. Hunneman is here. You indicated Ms. Hart is still there.
Yes.
Ms. Hart, what's your position?
I have everything packed. I just need a couple more days to get it moved.
All right. The law says that you are to provide your forwarding address in writing and turn in the keys within 4 days of your moving. There is no lease, so there is no security deposit. So we're not probably going to have a security deposit issue. Ms. Hunneman, I'm sure you're not thrilled with this, but the defendant gets 10 days from today to move before she's subject to eviction. When does your purchase agreement expire?
31st.
January 1st, January 1st?
December 31st.
December 31st. So in order for this, you'd have to move by 2 days from now. I'm sorry this took so long. If your buyer can hold on. Ms. Hart, if you are out by December 31st, that would be great for all concerned. But the law says you get 10 days from today. Today is the 29th. That would give you until December 8th to vacate. If you're still there in January, you could be liable for an additional months of rent. There is no money judgment entered here. Is there any chance you could be out by the 31st?
A really good one. Again, I have to line up rides and stuff because I don't have a car of my own. But I will be able to give them, like, I have a PO box and stuff like that, so, but there were no keys.
There were, okay, no keys.
Yeah.
You have until January 8th, December 8th, January 8th. Hopefully this doesn't cost you a several $100,000 sales agreement. I don't have a better answer for this. I can't make her leave in 2 days. I can't jumpstart the law. Ms. Hart, you're not going to be gone by December 31st, but you can be reasonably assured that if you're not out by the 8th, they'll be there to evict you on the 9th.
Yeah.
They're all quite anxious about this. Do you have heat now?
Yes.
All right. You guys are stuck with each other for 10 more days. All right, Ms. Hart, you go out to the counter and they'll give you a copy of this. You have to be out by January 8th, 2026. Or you're going to be evicted probably the very next day. There's no keys and there's no security deposit, but they should have your forwarding address in writing, even if it is a PO box.
Okay.
All right, if you go out to the counter, they'll give you a copy of that order. Ms. Honeyman, how's it going otherwise?
Okay, I was going to mention a few things, but it seems like I'm not gonna get much of an option. So,
I don't have the authority to simply give her 2 days to get out. And that's why I'm sorry it took so long to do this. Now, if there's money damages, for example, if you contend that she damaged the property, you could sue her for those money damages, but if your sale goes through, you won't own the property. Let's say the price was $500,000. And it's alleged that she did $10,000 worth of damage. So your purchaser says, I want $10,000 off my sale price. You could sue her if it reduces your sale price.
okay,
Theoretically, well, in district court, you can sue for up to $25,000. In small claims court, you can sue for up to $7,000. But we're stuck with this. The timing was terrible. She wants to move. She doesn't have the ability to just pick up and go. But you've been trying to get her to move since early October, and we're going to be into January before it happens. But hopefully she can get out, your sale will go through, and everybody will live happily ever after. Probably not. Ms. Hart, you go with out to the counter, and the clerk will give you a copy of that order. Ms. Honeyman, thank you. If you have any questions, just contact the clerks.
Okay.
Thank you.